Hi class. Believe it or not, this is our last week together. So yeah, we are on week 8, and I quickly want to give you some updates. So this week it is going to be pretty much a short week. Um, I usually just to give you a little bit of a background, because I don't know whether I've mentioned it or not, but I coach debates, and I the number of times that I've been to some of the debates and pretty much have done a parliamentary form of debates. And as I mentioned to you, there are two groups of we have the opposing party and the ruling party and the opposition party. And pretty much I walk in as a judge, and I there are three topics that are I don't know about the topics that I've chosen. Somebody else chooses it for me and gives me a paper, and I have the debate teams come. They're all sitting in the room, and I come as a judge and I read. I give the first preference goes to the ruling party. They get to read the three topics that have been assigned to them, and they pick and choose any two, and then the sheet is passed over to the opposition party, and they out of those two they choose one. Okay, and so they take out one out of those two. They take out one, so I'm left with one, which is the topic. And I when I'm judging, I give the topic to both the opposition and the ruling party. I announce the topic that they need to prepare, and 15 minutes is all that they get. All right, so I tell them that you have 15 minutes to prepare for this topic, and you need to come back to this room within 15 minutes, and then our debate will start. So that's how it happens. However, I don't expect you to prepare it in within 15 minutes, but you will not and you will not get a whole lot of time to prepare for this final round of speeches. So what I have, I'm just going to do a screen share with you, and this is what you will be seeing. 1 second here. Okay, so let me give me a Blackboard. Oh no, please don't tell me it locked me out. No, I don't need to. Maybe it's here. Yeah. So if I'm just going to check and see whether you can see this. Yes. Okay. So here we are, class. This is week 8 forum. And once you are on a Blackboard, you need to click week 8, and this is what you get. So you'll see that there's one discussion question, and then this one week 8 assignment. I'm going to talk to you about both. So if you look at discussion question, this is what you have. So basically, this weekend will be a busy weekend for you. This is going to be slightly different. I kept it consistent, like you would do your speeches on Saturday, and then you would do like a dress rehearsal and then a final take on Sunday. But this time it's going to be a little different. Your course basically ends on December 12th, which is Saturday. All right, it ends by 5 p.m. So that's the reason that the dates, the timing of the assignments have been changed. So you will still have to finish. You still have to do work on Saturday, but your speech, basically the first submission is on Friday. Okay, so by Friday, which is December 11th, Friday, you need to present a 3-minute argument. Okay, and a 2 to 3 minute argument, and you have to follow Toulmin's model of argumentation. All right, so these are the topics that I have given you. So you can see Amara has this topic, Kyle has this, Ellie, Jay, Abdul. I think all these are the ones that I have received from you, and I've chosen one out of the ones that you have given me. So you had given me about 5, I chose any one of them. Okay, so these are the topics that I usually give them students for 15 minutes. You guys have much more time than any of my classes are actually getting. So since we are fully online, we don't get to see each other. So I'm giving you more than um, 72 hours to prepare for this one. So you will, these are your assigned topics. If your name is not in this list, that means that I have not received a list from you. So those students who had given me, I think this was week 7's assignment, you had given me a list of 5 topics that you were interested in. And I again chose one of those topics, okay, that out of your list. So again, this is the list you need to see. And if you do not see your name and then you please get in touch. Just call me, text me. If the fastest way to reach me is just text and I will respond to you if you don't see your name here, okay? So this is what I have received and this is what you need to do. So during these few days that you have, you will prepare very well for this topic, okay? So not only will you prepare your speech while doing your research, you really need to have a knowledge about the topic that you're presenting. It may not be included in your speech, but you still need to know. I'll tell you why. You need to know, okay? So the first thing that you do is by Friday, December 11th, by 9 p.m., you need to go to Go React. I am showing you where you need to Go React. 1 second here. You need to go to Go React. This is your class. And this is where I set it up for you. It's called Final, Argue, Counter, Argue, Refute. Okay. So if you click this, I've made this completely open. And here, this is your final speech. You need to present your first argument by 9 p.m. on Friday, December 11th. All right. So once you do that, you can, go to bed and have a good night's rest. The next day, which is Saturday morning, let me just show you here. The next 1 second, I just lost my 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, no. Yeah. So, so here again. So by the next day, which is December 12th, it's a Saturday, by 12 noon, you need to choose 5 speeches from your peers, okay, and present your counter argument. Okay, I'm going to show you how that will look. Now, I told you about the concept. Basically, by 9 p.m. on Friday, you do record your Go React. You first post your speech here, okay? So you can see that instruction. First post your written, type out your speech, post it here in this forum, Go React and record your speech. It needs to be done by 9 p.m. on Friday, December 11th. Once you do that, just don't worry about it. Come back next day. By that time, when you come back, anytime you wake up in the morning, we'll see that everybody has submitted their first speeches, okay? Their argumentative speeches. So now the next thing that you got to do is just showing you a visual here. The next thing that you got to do, and I'm using this as an example because it's already done, but you are actually working on this one and it's empty because the due date is on Friday. So I'm going to show you this. So let's pretend that this is the final speech. So once you are done, you've already posted your first argumentative speech, which is on a Friday by 9 p.m. You're done. You've posted your first speech. The next day, Saturday, you come back. Okay, so there are deadlines. Everything needs to be done. So on Saturday, you come back. And by 12 noon, you got to see, let's say that I am Maria. Okay, Maria comes and it's a Saturday, it's December 12th. She wakes up at 9 a.m. and she goes and clicks her speech. Okay, so here we go. And then what Maria sees that she has received a counter argument from Rod, I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry.